You are officially dead. The undead army has finally arrived at Bayview.
Dun, dun.
Looks like they are your problem, master.
These misfits!
Hits with this mist. Throws the ring to the ground.
You put it back on, you little piece of shit!
You suffer massive damage from that huge attack, and there's a chance that you roll that you just drop to 0 hit points.
Ow!
With his other hand, he's going to reach around and grab the front of your face.
What are you doing? Yeah, that hits.
Oh my god, he did
Come
it!
Zombies that were controlled all drop. You are going to re-roll initiative as you now have to fight Trel and his vampires.
Can we have a rest? I know you did a lot of fighting today. I need to get my hit points
Okay,
back.
wait a second.
I'm making death saving throws, right?
I'm afraid not. No, as an NPC, essentially, as a playable NPC, you have been defeated. Bone Collar is down, but now the real BBG is.
Oh my
So
god.
he was the bad guy all along.
I'm not
eh?
sorry that we shoved you.
Yeah, neither. I'm doing it again.
I was like, oh, they were like, oh no, sorry, and I was like, you're gonna be very grateful that you did because he's starting to fight a little bit.
Yeah, so he's already low, guys. He's already, right?
I don't think he's even half. That's what we
He's
said.
taken some damage.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, team. Trel fooled us once, but he will not fool us again.
Yes. Yes.
So as the body of Bone Collar fades away, thank you, Adam, for being here. I will have the three of you roll initiative as you go into the final fight with Trel.
10. 15.
10,
2.
15, 2. And then Trel, see if he goes anywhere above. Oh, not great. 10, you said?
15.
15, 10. So he's going to go here.
Oh,
And then
please
his
go first.
and then his thralls, are they going before or after the first person? Actually, after, just.
Yay.
So it's going to be top of the initiative, and then one of his five thralls. To remind you, they are Amara, George, and Co. You've not met these people yet, but you've heard from Arrow that they were her friends, closest family, kind of chosen family, when she was a warrior, before she got turned by Trel. That is Amara, George, and Co. And then the dwarf Ulrich, who's because it passes up the line because he was subservient to Arrow, and Arrow is subservient to Trel. He is now being controlled by Trel. And then Stephanie, the beautiful, curvaceous Stephanie. So I can choose from any one of them, and then you, and then Trel, and then you, and then whoever hasn't gone yet.
So, do we know if any of them are Trel's sister that he mentioned?
No, you do not know that. I will tell you out of character knowledge, she is not here. She is a vampire that is a problem for somebody else.
Interesting.
You're welcome.
So, at the top of the round, he screams this out, we will rule the world! And all of the bats come fluttering in with really cool CGI.
Yeah.
Good luck it is.
And they consolidate into individual shapes. Some of them look a little upset at the fact that they are being forced to be here, like Stephanie and Ulrich would rather not be fighting you, but they don't have much choice. What do you do with that information? You're on the top of this this roof here.
Okay, so I had this thought process in lunch.
Hit me with it.
If we just go for Trel like hardcore, when he dies, there's no one up the line, right? It's his family, him and his sister.
He said he's the first, he is one of the originals.
He did say that. So I'm thinking if we try to just pour everything into getting rid of Trel, then it'll stop the indenture.
That is always the toss up when you toss up. That is always the toss up. But when you're playing something like this, you've got big bad guy and minions essentially. These guys are not using the minion rules, but they all have their own hit points and things. But do you focus on big bad guy, but then all of the minions stay on the field and they get to keep hacking at you every turn? Or do you try and take care of smaller guys before going for big bad guy?
If we did non-lethal damage, could that still like
you
stop them?
You could knock out the minions with non-lethal damage.
Okay, so for me, I think where I am. Am I still hidden from Trel?
No, I think you gave yourself away when you
When I
did the
shot
huge
Bone
damage
Call.
on Bone Call.
Okay. I'm thinking try to hide, hit Trel, and then I'll do non-lethal to the others.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be my strategy.
What are you doing first then? Hiding
I'm
in
hiding.
Skull? Make a stealth check.
Oh, 13 overall.
13 total. I don't think that will hit his no, 15. So unfortunately, no, 15 is enough. So you flit over to this side to try and get to a new hiding place somewhere he might not know where you are.
Okay, but he
But
knows.
doing so, you then peek back over and you see that his eyes catch
Okay.
you.
Can I still shoot him?
You can still shoot
No.
him, you just won't have advantage.
Okay. That is a 16 plus 7, 23.
23 is enough to hit, roll damage.
Which I think I haven't done not sneak attack in
Oh,
ages.
17 even. I was looking at his spawn. 17
Oh.
is his aware perception.
Oh, okay. Yes, I haven't done a non-sneak attack for ages, so I've gone 1d6 plus 4. Okay.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 4.
Oops. That's 6 plus 4.
10 points of damage. As it strikes into his vampiric skin, you can tell it doesn't do as much as you'd hoped.
Yeah.
He is resistant to non-magical attacks. So,
And he's resistant to necrotic.
yes, he is.
I can't do anything.
He's taken
I don't have great spell.
a decent chunk of hit points, but he's not yet looking wounded. Thankfully, that acid did a significant amount of him before you even started the fight with him. That is your action to try, a bonus action to try and hide action. You've got a little bit of movement left if you want it, otherwise you're done.
Yeah, I'm good where I am.
All right, we'll go with one of the spawns. We will go with, let's see. He is going to, he says, "Go, that one!" And he points up to the...
To me.
Yep, and he doesn't like that, so this one's going to use its action to turn into a bat, and then fly up to the roof is the word, and then bonus action turn back into itself. It's going to use all its movement and action stuff, but it's now in melee with you on the roof tiles.
Yeah, okay.
That is its turn, and it's you.
Right. I am going to charge at Trel.
Kel, yep.
And
You run around August.
and I'm gonna I'm gonna charge him and hammering horns him into the water.
Oh, nice. Good choice.
Nice.
Good choice. All right. So you make
Clever.
the charge action, and then as a bonus, you can do the goring, hammering
Rush,
horns, whatever it
yeah.
is, push. Awesome. Good idea. Make me that. What is it? An attack?
It's an action. Is it the same as
An
a
action. Do you have to make an attack, or is it a contested check? Let me see.
goring rush? Oh, 1d6 plus 4 damage.
1d6 plus 4 damage. Bonus. I think it's a bonus action. Goring rush, melee attack. You make an attack, and if you hit his armor class, you can push him. I think.
Okay.
So make a melee attack. Roll him plus 7.
Oh,
And you want to beat his armor class.
plus
Roll a
7.
roll a d20 plus
Sorry.
7. You need to be able to hit him first.
Oh God, 6.
6 plus 7 is 13. 13 is not enough to hit his armor class, unfortunately. So as you rush forwards, almost reminiscent of a scene we saw earlier with him one-handedly picking up a Minotaur mounted head from in his room, and you realise at that moment just how strong this guy is. In a similar way, you rush towards him. He grabs you by one horn and just kind of pushes you to the side like some sort of very confident matador. You go sailing past him. Make a dexterity saving throw. See if you don't fall into the water yourself.
17.
You're fine. You manage to skid to a halt. You don't fall prone, but you do fail to attack him, fail to cause any damage or pushing. But you're behind him now.
How did you do that to me?
I'm very powerful and strong.
I am very powerful and strong,
I'm very powerful and stronger.
but my horns are so pointy and very
My
painful.
teeth are very pointy.
Yeah, but everyone was watching me.
I know.
You're
And now they are impressed by me and embarrassed by you.
yeah, well,
That's kind of my MO. That's what I do.
that's your MO?
Yes.
What about
Embarrass all of the other gentlemen so I look better.
you didn't? What about the whole undead army thing?
Oh, that's a side quest.
Side quest.
My main quest is to get that.
I hate your main quest.
That is your turn. It is now Trukel's turn. Trukel is going to look around at the ones that are fighting him and who he just gave his big monologue to. You see a little almost confusion on him, and he goes, "Where is my dessert?" Where is, after I've killed the rest of you, where is my delicious arrow?
Oh, yeah.
Up your ass!
Wait, what did I want with the arrow again?
He really liked eating her blood.
She's got delicious blood. With that though, August, who is real next to him, he goes,
Oh, no.
No, August, don't say anything.
"What the f*** did you say?"
Oh!
And he goes, "Ah,
No!
a brother, right?" And he is going to use his bonus action to do charm. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw against the. I will say, however, that although he is not a barbarian, August will have some of the barbarian's rage-like abilities against Trel, because he's now just learned that he's the one that caused his sister to die. And he's going to take out all of that rage on him. So I'm going to give him advantage against this wisdom saving throw. August gets a 5 and an 11. 11 plus... Fortunately, that's not enough.
No!
I will kill you for killing my sister. And he says, we'll see. And then he, as he's going forwards with his sword drops and he turns and let's see. He can make his attack himself, or can he get to you? No, he's not going to make an attack himself. He's going to use the attack action he's going to use his action rather to command one of his commanded thralls. So August is going to turn away from Trel and run towards you, Buble, and make an attack against you. That is a 17 plus stuff will hit. He's using one-handed on his longsword.
What are you thinking?
So that's going to be 5 points of slashing damage to you.
I think I have 5.
Trel's action and bonus has gone. He doesn't like being this close to water, so he's now going to use his movement to go and tuck himself by the corner of this house here. That is Trel's turn. It is now Buble, you're up.
Okay. So now, if I move, like, is August going to try and?
August is within melee range. He might take an attack of opportunity. You may be able to get through to him and not make him do that.
If you hit someone who's charmed, do they come out of charm?
Potentially depends on the type of charm.
Oh shit, we don't know. Because you could maybe non-lethal hit him to snap him out of it. Give him a slap.
Yeah.
But it might not work.
If I use Dimension Door, can he attack me then?
Nope.
Cool.
You're not turning your back on him.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Awesome.
And basically move. Oh, this is pretty stupid. Can I actually just run around here and just risk that he's going to hit me?
You're just going to take the risk? Yep. You use your 30-foot movement to run this way. I am going to see if he does. I'm going to basically give him a wisdom saving throw to go against his natural instincts, or go towards his natural instincts. 5 and a 4, even with advantage. He does not manage to get over his...
Cool.
Yes.
No, not, that's the bad thing for you. Oh. He was rolling a wisdom save to see if he can overcome the charm in this moment. He did not roll high enough on his wisdom save, so the charm takes over and he is to go for the slash. He still might miss you though, not with an 18 plus stuff though. He's going to slash you with the longsword for minimum damage. That is 4 points of slashing. How are you feeling? How are you looking?
Yeah, I'm now on 5.
Woo-wee!
Holy!
Nana did give us some
1 health potion each.
health potion.
So you leave his melee range. If you use your whole action to drink one of those health potions, it's the maximum, so it's 10 hit points you get back.
Okay. Am I as far around as I could have moved? I'm trying to get behind, behind him, but I want to get as close as...
Yeah, you can get to there. You can get so for those who can't see, you are right next to Homeboy.
My homeboy.
Homeboy.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
Oh, hey. This is Buble. Hey, man.
Homeboy.
How you doing?
You know what? Not great. I lost my best friend this morning. Then we were betrayed. Now my best friend's brother is chasing me because he's been charmed. So yeah, no, you could say pretty shitty day.
Yeah, that's shit, man. This sucks.
Yeah, thanks, homeboy. I appreciate you validating me.
You want to get high and talk about it?
You got some seaweed?
Yeah, man, I got seaweed. Yeah.
Okay, so that's as far as I can move. And then, in terms of an actual action,
you've got an action, you got a bonus.
I don't really think I have anything I can do from there, to be honest. I'm just trying to get behind Trel. So,
You can ready an action, or you can action dash if you want to just get behind him.
Oh, yeah. I basically just want to get as close as I can, but not within melee range. Like, I don't want to be right
close as I can, but not as close as I can. Sweet.
Totally.
You can get wherever you'd like to be, then you can get all the way up to him, or you can be just 5 feet away.
Yeah, I'll be away just slightly.
Okay. You use your action to dash up behind him, about 5-6 feet back.
This is risky business, but yeah, that's what I've done.
Anything as a bonus?
I don't think I can. I don't think I've got really anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action to use a move, and he's going to turn, see you coming, and step forwards into melee range with you.
Awesome.
Deal with the vampires and then we'll
Let's do
chill.
it. It's been
man.
months since I've done that shit. Yeah.
We'll chill. We'll chill. I can't shoot that guy, right? Because he says he's his best friend's
Yeah,
brother.
maybe don't shoot him.
Ah, man.
But maybe distract him. Maybe get him high, and then he'll.
Dude, love your mind,
Thanks.
man. All right, you keep going this way. I'll deal
Thanks,
with him.
homeboy.
Hey, August, man, come on, bring it in.
Is that it?
He can just do a movement action as part of his legendaries. Okay. And then, end of the round, it is everybody who hasn't gone yet. So,
Bug.
we've got Ko over here. He is going to try. He's going to try and cross this running water. Okay, might have a hard time doing so. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw to cross the river. 4, can't do it. So you see this one rushes down the steps, gets towards the bridge and goes, that's its whole turn wasted because he can't cross this river. Then we've got, you guys have got Homeboy that you can do something with. You've got a couple of NPCs over here, and here.
Okay.
Ulrich is going to turn and take an attack at this NPC here.
Is that NPC still charmed?
No, because they took a hell of a lot more now, especially not now because they're dead. Ulrich finishes that guy off and feels bad about it, but can't do much to stop that. We've got this one here if you want to do something with this one. You've got the two-headed dog and another NPC and Bug. Let's see.
They're on our side,
Stephanie.
Yeah, they are.
Stephanie is going to... What is Stephanie going to do?
Lie down and have a nap.
She's going to lie down and have a nap.
Can this one rush and do non-lethal damage?
To Ulrich?
Yeah.
Yep, run up against, make an attack
Cool.
roll.
Oh, 13.
13.
Plus 3.
On the dice?
On the dice, 13.
Yep. Plus, we said that the NPCs had +3, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Takes it to 16, which is exactly what you needed. So
Phew,
it's
cool.
Ulrich's armor class with a 16, and it's going to pop in onto this guy. Make a D4. D4 plus 2.
That's not 4, that is 4. 4!
Oh, nice. So 6 points of non-lethal to Ulrich. It's going to take a lot more than that, but he's taken 6 points. Boom.
Cool.
Let me write that down so I don't forget. Ulrich taking 6 points.
Can we have the dog again non-lethal damage against Stephanie?
Stephanie turns around and going to make 2 attacks. Both of you roll one head of the dog. You can roll as well.
Oops.
10.
5.
5 plus 3, 8 and 13. Neither of them hit Stephanie's armor class. So Stephanie has chosen her target now then. Going to turn around and take an attack at the dog. Nat 1.
Yay.
She, as the spawn, does not have multi-attack.
Okay.
So can't do take an attack at the dog.
Accidentally hurt herself with a nat 1?
Nope. That's this. Bug is going to go for... Sorry?
Has Homeboy been?
No, not yet.
No.
Bug's going to attack this NPC. Is going to hit with it as well. Squishes that NPC. There's a lot of deaths happening in the village of Bayview. Homeboy gets to go.
Is there anything he can do where he can like move around, just try and like get Trel?
Homeboy's got some minor magics and shots and things. He's going to take a attack.
Hurt him or something.
Magic?
Yeah, make an attack with. Uses like a cantrip firebolt or something.
3.
3. At least it's not a nat 1, otherwise he could have hit you.
Oh, yes.
His firebolt comes off, but Trel moves with the legendary action and avoids it. I think that's everyone. No, Amara and George. Where did George go?
Is he on the roof with me?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Gotcha.
He already went, so then it's just Amara left then. Amara's going to take on the bug.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, she's feeling strong. What's she got? Nope. Oh no, actually 13 will hit because Bug's armor class isn't great anymore. So that'll just hit, I think, and 11 points of damage, and can attempt to grapple him. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck. That's pretty good. Yeah, and he got a nat 1. So she scratches in and grabs a hold of his leg and is considered grappling him.
Okay.
He doesn't have blood, so she can't bite him and do any bleedy damage to him. All right, that is back to the top of the round, I believe. Back to you, Sneaky. You're in melee with George.
Homeboy's right in front of me, isn't he? I mean, no, not homeboy. Someone else. George.
I'll take Baradun. Fuck.
Oh my god, he's not even here. Yeah.
I'll take Bonecaller off the map to not confuse things further.
Shit. I wouldn't be able to tell roughly maybe what class George was, would I?
Vampire.
Just vampire? Like, doesn't get...
No class levels, vampire.
Okay. Do vampires have good wisdom?
You don't know that.
Okay, shit.
You haven't fought enough vampires to know.
All right, well, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on George.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
12.
12 isn't the guy, 17. Plus or minus something you don't know, but it's better than a 12. And you're like, God, my powers really... Maybe I shouldn't have let my sister go to rest.
Yeah, maybe.
My powers were so much stronger when she was in my head.
Okay.
That's your action. Bonus
that is my
movement.
action, so I'm going to disengage. That's my bonus action. And fly into the tree there.
Fly into this tree here?
Yeah. For some sort of cover.
Okay, from whom? Who are you trying to cover from?
Trel, mostly.
Trel, okay. So we'll say that you're like that.
Cool.
That's your whole turn then.
Yeah.
One of the spawns who will go, let's see, so we'll go, this guy's gonna try and follow you again maybe? Yes.
Ah.
Action. One of these things looks like the other. All right, Ben, it is second verse, same as the first. Chases you down as bat, and then reforms himself, still in melee with you to give you a disadvantage on attacks.
Cool.
Horatio.
Can you lift up the house, please? How close are they?
Sure can.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
You know, shit's f***ed over here, mate.
Okay,
I can put this here to help.
Oh,
Horatio
no.
falls in the water.
Thank you. Okay. Trel and...
30 feet from you, Trel.
30 feet. Okay.
And Co is about 30 feet as well.
I'm going to make you a pitch, Rob.
All right. I love pitches. I'm approach the bench, as my friend Dead Aussie Gamer says it.
Yeah. I approach the bench, and what I am going to cast is Disguise Self. Now, this spell allows me to, including clothing, armor, weapons, and any other belongings, make myself...
Oh my God, Zariel?
Yeah.
Go on.
And you can't change your body type, but you can adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of
I'm aware of the spell.
Okay, so I'm going to make myself look like Arrow.
Okay, easily done.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
that is
So I'm going to
well within the spell of the...
Perfect.
Nice, bro.
I'm going to cast myself to look like Arrow, and I'm going to... Does it change my voice?
It doesn't.
Okay, well, I'm just going to do a cantrip thunderclap to like get
Turns
it.
to Arrow and then goes, well, howdy. It's great to see you there, Trel.
Arrow.
It's me, Arrow.
So I'm going to do a thunderclap to like...
Thunderclap is also an action, right?
Oh, is it? I thought it was at will.
It's a cantrip, but it's an action. Like, casting time and level is not mutually distinct.
Oh, apologies.
things.
Okay, well then let me just check.
So your action has been to disguise self. Your bonus
I
action
can't
can
do-
be things like the Goring Rush and stuff.
Goring Rush, Charger.
Bonus action. Bardic Inspiration is still a bonus action. You've still got 2 of those left.
I can
one
do my
those
Mantle
left,
of
I think.
Inspiration.
Mantle of Inspiration.
Spend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to gain 8 temporary hit points up to 2 creatures you can see. Okay, I'm going to give Mantle of Inspiration to Sneaky and Buble.
Awesome. So you Mantle of Inspiration, a very inspiring what? Limerick dance, little jaunty hat.
So I've done I've done my transformation, and
This Mantle of Majesty and Mantle of Inspiration, 2 different things.
Oh,
the Mantle
sorry.
of Majesty is the one where you do your transformation.
Oh yeah, that's the sexy one.
That's the
this one
sexy
is
one.
yeah, but okay. So this one I just
Is it the
look
sexy
at,
one you wanted, or this one? that
No,
gives the 2?
where I give 8 temporary hit
Yes, cool.
points.
Yep.
Okay, so I look at you guys and I say, let's do this for Arrow. And that's my inspiring.
All right.
Disguise self!
Awesome. The both of you get 8 temporary hit points. And each of you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, so I haven't got Trekel's attention, have I?
Not yet, but this probably will because
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
I'm sure you'll.
you might be able to move without opportunity attacks.
Is that what you just said? Sorry, yeah, what was the thing you just said? So I might be able to move and he won't try and...
Both of you now, because of the inspiring thing from your inspiring bard friend, both of you get 8 temporary hit points. Have you put that one on first? Yeah.
Is that on top of the 5?
If you still have the 5, whenever you gain new temporary hit points, you can choose to keep the ones you've got or take the new ones. Because 8's more than 5, you want to take the 8.
Okay,
It does not stack.
All right, cool.
So take 8 temporary hit points. Then you can choose. Both of you can choose to use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, sweet.
If that's what you want to do. You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, where are you moving?
I'm moving back onto the
roof.
Back onto the roof in a hidden spot where I could shoot Trekel.
Cool. Are you moving?
Yes. I might just... oh, God, he's just going to come back for me, but I'm going to move just backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah.
So strip back over this way.
No?
He might... There's a little trap there in the form of arrow, and he hasn't turned around.
And then you can shove him into the...
And there's running water.
You know what? I might move the other way.
Just
This voice in my head was like, Ellie, do the other thing.
I tell you what I should do. What the other person said I should do.
Yeah.
You run around him. You rush over there. 30 feet of movement can get you all the way to the rocks if you want.
Cool.
He turns around to follow where you've gone, and he looks past arrow and double takes. Cool. That is your reaction to your action. Bonus action, sorry, as Mantle of Inspiration. Action was to disguise. Any movement as arrow?
No, but I do an arrow like readying position, like I'm ready to fight him.
Okay, make a performance check. See how well you are taking on arrow's mannerisms.
Performance.
Yeah, I do. Oh, a 10.
Hell yeah.
But my performance plus 8.
Okay.
18.
Cool. Mantle of Inspiration used one of your bardic inspiration, by the way, so I don't know how many you've got left. I think that might be it.
Oh, yep.
Did you use any after you had a long rest? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've got no more bardic inspiration.
So that was the last of your bardic inspiration, but it was a very good use of it.
Nice work.
That is your turn, and you say you're not going to stay, not going to move?
No, I just do a bit of a cool arrow pose.
Nice.
Cool arrow pose. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Then it...
Good round.
Oh, that's dumb. Should I move forward?
It's up to you. If you're standing next to the water and you draw him to you, he's closer to pushing into the water.
Yeah. No, that's smart. I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it is his turn. Let me look at his abilities. Does he have True Sight? Can he see through illusions?
No.
He left it at home.
He left his True Sight in his other pants.
Glasses are
He's not got his glasses on. He doesn't have True Sight. He does have a decent perception and an okay intelligence.
But that performance was pretty good.
Damn, it sure was.
He also doesn't know... What was your performance?
18.
18. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you've got him in a pickle here.
I don't know if I like.
He's got a lot of...
I'm scared. Is he
I'm
bluffing?
scared too.
I think he's bluffing. He knows exactly what he's going to do.
I don't think he does.
He's fooling us.
No, I think he's thinking about it.
I know exactly what 3 different versions of me is doing right now. We just split into multiverse, and there's 3 different things that he could do, and all of them are very clear. But which one's it going to be? He is. You see his nostrils flare,
Oh no.
and then he turns his attention to you, runs forwards to you.
Mate, how many times do you have to try and do this?
Sniffing the
Blood.
So I was ruling it of like, is his, I don't want to be too crude with it, but is his lust for Arrow enough to overcome his senses in this moment? Because as his senses would dictate, all of his senses, like he can smell undead, he can smell vampires, he also has a direct connection to her and can tell that he can't control her.
What does his dick dictate?
That's what I was rolling for, and unfortunately his dick save.
Damn it!
His wisdom save against his dick modifier came out on top, and he's like, he's not going to be ruled by his dick. Also, it isn't exactly his dick, it's his taste buds. He's more lusting after her blood than her body.
Yeah. Damn.
So he overcame that, unfortunately. There was definitely a good chance of him getting put off by it.
It was still a really good idea.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's also not failed entirely. Like, just having her appearance there is distracting for him. So it will like each round might be
He's at
something.
disadvantage for everything.
Not quite, but there's some disadvantages. Firstly, he is going to take a multi-attack at you, Buble. His first one is a striking.
Multi-attack, you say?
Yep.
So that means multiple, I suppose?
Multiple attacks, yes. His first one, he only gets the second if he hits with the first, though. So his first one is to grab you, and if he hits you with his claw attack, he can grapple you, and then when you're grappled, he can bite you. But if he misses with the first one, you're not grappled and he can't bite you.
Oh no!
We're by the water. We're by the water.
You could jump in the
So
water,
first one
maybe, if he
is
grapples
a
you.
+8 to hit, and that's a 9 on the dice, 17 total. 17 hits your armor class, I believe.
Yeah, I'm 11.
So that is going to hit, and then he gets to make a grapple attempt. So the first one is slashing damage. That is 10 points of slashing damage, which I think.
Well, I've got 8 temp.
You've got 8
You've
temp.
got 8 temp.
Actually.
All right. So thankfully for the 8 temp,
saved
the
her.
10 damage does not kill you or knock you to 0. It takes all of the temporary hit points and 2 of your 5. You're on 3 hit points. He is now going to grapple attempt you. You now can avoid the grapple attempt, hopefully. So a contested check. Roll your d20 and add either your athletics or your acrobatics, whichever's higher.
Okay.
Didn't get a chance to heal before our last battle.
12 plus 3, 15.
15. Cool. He has a +8 to this. No,
only
he
gonna get a
doesn't.
one.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He has a +4 to this. He's got a +4 to this.
Okay.
You got a 15. If he needs a 16 to beat your score, because if you're doing a contested check and it comes down to the same number, it just stays with whatever the status quo is. The status quo is currently he's not grappling you, so he needs a 16. So 12 or more on this, and he grapples you.
Okay.
And if he grapples you, then he can bite you and do a bunch of damage and kill you. 11 is not a 12, so 11 plus 4, 15. 15 versus 15, as I just said, status quo means stays as it is. So he is very close to grappling you with that claw, scratches across, digs his claws into you, and then you just tear your arm out of his grasp. He is not able to grab you. He was trying to push your head back with his other hand at the same time, and as he slip out of his grasp, he misses you with his bite. He's not able to bite you. He is within
And
main...
he slips past and falls in the water.
Nope. If he'd have gotten that one, maybe. Then he has a bonus action. He's going to use his charm ability. Does he want to do it at you, or he looks past you, looks across at you and says, "You want to act like her, perform like her," and is going to try and charm you. I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Oh, he's got terrible wisdom. 4.
No, he's got terrible wisdom.
That he's actually got a lot of. He's got 3. 3 whizzies. Total. He's got -1 whiz.
-1, cool. So 3 total. It does not beat his ability. So you are considered charmed by him, which means you cannot do anything that will directly harm him. You are willing to protect him, and if he gives you any commands, you don't have to. You have to take whatever he requests of you in the most favourable way possible. You're not forced to die for him or anything like that, but you are willing to see him as a friend that must be protected.
How do I get out of this?
You can roll against it at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
There's other conditions that can end it as well, but I'm not going to go into that because you don't know those. All right, that is his action and his bonus and his movement. That is Trel done. He's also got back his legendary action. End of his turn. Buble, you're up.
Cool. So, question. Can I move around him but not turn my back on him as a movement?
Yep. As long as you don't leave melee, you don't incur opportunity attack.
Nice,
move around him. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him fuck out
Fuck
of
yeah,
him
let's see if you can get him into the ocean.
and get him in that water, hopefully.
The river counts as running water. This does not count as running water, so it will do damage, but not as much
Oh,
damage.
so it would have been better actually for me to just actually
Blast him into the water this way.
Yeah, okay, maybe sorry.
Can
I'll
it
move there.
reach? Will that be able to reach?
You can knock him back 10 feet each time, right?
Yeah,
With
10
each
feet.
blast. So if you hit him twice and push him back twice, then he'll go in the water.
Okay.
But if you hit him with only one of these attacks, he won't go in the water.
Okay.
It's still closer though.
Okay.
All right, you'll push him closer.
I do.
All right, so
you know you're
you're attacking with a ranged Eldritch Blast at someone who's in melee, so it is at disadvantage. Roll twice, take the lower of the two. You've got this.
19.
19's good. As long as you
Ellie,
still roll high on the
yes.
second one, you're good. With disadvantage, that turns it into a 9. 9 plus your modifier might still hit. Plus 6, right?
Yeah, that's what it was, eh?
I will do the glancing blow thing again because you're 1 under his armor class, so you're not actually fully hitting him, but I'll give him half the damage.
Will it push him though?
So, what's that?
Will it push him?
Yeah, I'll like to push him 5 feet.
Okay,
so,
5 feet.
so you push him 5 feet back with his with your Eldritch Blast almost hitting him. Roll half the damage. That's a D10.
Why do I this one?
This one.
Oh,
8, so he'll
so
take 4
4.
points of the Eldritch Blast damage. He's still not looking wounded just yet, but it knocks him back just a couple of steps backwards, and then you can now blast him with the second one without disadvantage because he's no longer in melee.
oh, okay, I see. 17 plus 6.
17 plus 6 is 23 hits. Nice square hit, this one again.
Come on, Ellie. Big number.
Oh, shit.
2.
But it'll
It's
push him
okay.
10 feet.
Bam, pushes him 10 feet, which is not quite into the water. And if I was basically looking at, I knew it wouldn't be in the water, but I was looking to see how much damage it was. If it was a big, strong hit and you did 10 points, I'd have maybe pushed him in.
Can I use my hero point to get him in that water?
Yeah, you can. Give me a hero point.
Yeah, Ellie.
Getting him in there.
Bam! That turns that into a crit, so another 10 on top of that damage.
Yes, girl.
Another 10 or
Just another
roll?
10. Not another roll, just a 10.
Oh, a
10! You turned that final hit into a crit, which would have been 10 plus the d10, so 12 points of damage from that last one. And it slams him backwards. Dex save against him falling in the water. Nat 1.
Yes!
Whoosh, he goes into the water, and when
Donks
he
his head and goes unconscious.
when he enters the water, he takes 2d10 damage. This one, 2d10 acid. Yep.
Yeah.
That is 10 and 1, 11 points of acid damage to him. He is now looking bloodied.
Yes,
He is,
girl.
he is within the range of, oh my god, he might be dying. So he's going to have to think about how he deals with that. And when he starts his turn, he takes 2 more d6, 2 more d10. Bam, bam, that was your action. You've still got some movement. You've got a bonus.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have any bonus, so I think I'll just...
Could she yell at August to try to snap him out of it?
You could try.
If you want, with a bonus.
Oh, what can I do there?
You could try.
Like, just yell at August?
You could try.
And just...
Well, I'm not sure if it'll work. It'll depend on the dice, I guess.
Yo, August, it's your gal.
Use your movement to move to him, or what?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should do that, yeah.
Oh,
Because if it doesn't work,
No, I'm just going to stay there.
so yeah,
Yeah, stay
you just
there.
shout out, August, snap out of it.
Wake up!
What are you trying to say? You're trying to intimidate him into snapping out of it. Snap out of it, or I'll kill you. Or is it like a please come back to it? Is it persuasive? Is it
I love...
August? Look at this funny dance.
Yeah,
What
August.
are you?
I was your sister's best friend.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 18.
Okay, 18's good enough
Plus
that I will allow
3.
him a wisdom save on your turn because of the
Yeah,
bonus
1
action.
over.
Yeah.
Wisdom save from
Plus 3.
him.
It's 21.
21.
21 is, I think, actually what he gets as well, because he also got an 18 on the dice and his wisdom modifier a 2, so he gets a dirty 20, which means that in this moment, where is my sister? He's confused.
Oh,
What?
no.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Where's
Get the disguise off now!
Arrow? And he sees you. He's
I am so sorry to disappoint.
Arrow, please don't do this. Don't leave me again. That is your whole turn, unless you want to move anywhere.
I'll just stay there.
Okay. All the NPCs and any bad guys that haven't gone yet. We'll go with these two against each other. Somebody roll for Bug, and I will roll for Amara.
Bugs 11.
Bug's 11, Amara 3. So Bug gets a huge blow against Amara.
Yeah.
Cripples her body, not dead yet because she's got vampiric resilience, but is going to be significant at taking them out of the fight at the very least.
Does he do non-lethal
Unlike
damage?
unlike the rest of you, Bug is not under any requisition to do non-lethal.
Oh, it's all lethal against Trel, though, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Non-lethal acid damage on his face. Then we'll go Stephanie and the two-headed dog. The two of you roll for the two-headed dog. We'll go against Stephanie. That is going to hit.
17.
12.
Okay, 17 and 12 against the 12 will miss. The 17 will hit. So Stephanie takes some more scratching damage from the two-headed dog. Unfortunately, she does lop off one of the heads as she grabs it and kills the dog. Against her will. She is a hunter. She has killed a lot of animals in her time, but this one was... she'd rather not have done so.
Can homeboy get the guy?
Let's see. Was it Arrow's head or August's head that she took off?
Oh no.
Arrows. She kills Arrow.
We lost
Arrow
Arrow
dies
Too
twice.
soon, too soon!
Twice in one day.
Then we've got Ulrich and this one here, so I will roll for Ulrich. You can roll for Villager.
20.
Nat
Nice.
20 against Ulrich, and Ulrich gets a 5, so the Villager stays up. Ulrich takes a nat 20. Roll me a d4 plus 7.
Nice.
3.
10.
So 10 points of damage to Ulrich.
Is he on his
All
side?
right. Sorry?
Is he on his side?
Is he knocked over? Is he
Yeah.
prone? No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Ulrich is, as a vampire spawn, has got quite a few hit points now, and is not down yet. But that is that fight. That is this one. That is this one. Anything else? This guy went on outside of combat order, or earlier in the combat. Oh, and then Ko. Ko is going to try and overcome the wisdom of being on the other side of the lake. Again, still fails it, and is just like really psyching himself up to get over this lake. Oh God, I hate water. Why did I come down on this side?
Gets like a little splash on him. Oh!
Yeah, doesn't like this at all. Is going to use his action to turn into bats, and his movement to go directly upwards as high as he can, so that he can cross this water on his next turn without needing to make a check.
Okie dokie.
Cloud of bats up here. I think I brought the cloud of bats. It'll take too long to find them. That is everybody. Back to the top of the round. Sneaky.
Can I see Trel?
Where are you? You're
I'm on
You're
the
on
roof.
this one, and Trel's over there in the water. Yep, you can.
Am I hidden?
No, you used a reaction to move over there.
Okay, can I try to hide?
You can bonus action hide. Make a stealth check.
12 plus 10, 22.
22. Yeah, you are hidden.
Okay, I'm going to use my hero point.
Okay.
I'm going to max sneak damage.
Okay, roll to
Shoot.
see if you attack. You might even
Yes.
crit anyway. You've got advantage on the attack.
That was so close to landing on 20. That's 14 and 17.
So the 14 on the dice. Oh, 17. 17 total. So 17 is enough to hit. You're using your hero point to upgrade the hit to a crit. Crit with the sneak attack is, so it's 4d6 plus 4 normally. So 4d6 is 24 plus 4, 28. 28 plus 4d6.
3,
28, that's
3,
31, 34.
2.
34 and 4 is 38. 38 points of damage.
Yes, Sneaky.
Yeah! Well, hopefully it...
Did you see that? That was amazing.
Thank you.
38 halved because it's piercing damage against his resistance. 38 takes
Right.
it to 17. 17 is still a lot. 17 takes it to another 3. Carry the 3.
Maths.
Maths. Describe the kill.
I am going to grab my arrow.
Okay.
I'm literally gonna hold it up. Oh God. I can't believe like the fucking like hell he put arrow through, and doing that to August, and I think about like losing arrow, and I literally like holding the arrow, I say, this is for arrow. Right through his fucking eyes.
As he's scrambling under the running water, scrambling to get back up onto the shore.
He looks up.
He gets his arm onto the shore. He's pulling his body out of the water. It's being pulled to the side. He looks up. He gets to see, the last thing he sees is Arrow's body standing over him, looking furious. He looks up. He's just filled with delight at seeing his delicious arrow that he's been waiting years to finally claim once more. And then this arrow strikes right through an arrow in both eyes.
Yeah!
An arrow strikes through his eyes, and you see his body just incinerate into mist.
Bye. I love it when my enemy falls into the river. That's what I love the most. Bye, motherfucker. Fuck you, Trel. Fuck you, Trel.
Let me read you the following. Vampire stat blocks have a feature called Misty Escape.
No!
When the vampire drops to 0 hit points outside of its resting place, the vampire transforms into a cloud of mist, as in the Shape Changer trait, instead of falling unconscious. While it has 0 hit points, in mist form, it can revert to its vampire form and must reach its resting place within 2 hours or be destroyed. Once it's in its resting place, it reverts to vampire form and is paralyzed until it regains at least a hit point. After spending 1 hour in its resting place with 0 hit points, it regains 1 hit point. So he's not dead, he is mist form and going to escape. However, there is a little extra addendum to Misty Escape that specifically says, provided that it isn't in sunlight or running water. If the vampire cannot transform, it is destroyed. So whereas Trel was going to turn into mist and escape when you killed him, you happened to push him into water right before you killed him. So his Misty Escape does not trigger, and he cannot transform, and as he transforms into the mist just gets swept away by the river, swept out to the ocean, and you see instantly the 5 spawn under his control. Full-fledged vampires now. They are no longer vampire spawn. They are immediately emboldened by the defeat of their master. And they are under nobody's control. They are all their own people and they can act exactly how they want to.
Uh-oh.
This one,
Arrow.
flies back down, transforms back from bats into regular form.
Oh no.
Oh, is this bad?
Well, you look like Arrow, so maybe not.
Looks towards you and steps over. Arrow.
No words.
How is this possible? I thought you died along with us. They'll go out for a hug, I think. Just a wordless hug. They rolled a nat 1 just then on their intuition that the body doesn't quite resemble the exterior force, because Disguised Self specifically says their hands will pass through illusion and stuff. They don't seem to notice. They bring you in for a hug. They're so just delighted to see Arrow alive again.
So much. So.
The charm wears off of August. Are we still fighting? What is... Stephanie turns and says, oh my goodness, what did I do? And goes down to the dog. No, please.
Revivify.
Oh.
Bites the dog.
Okay.
Injects it with her venom.
Oh.
Let's see if we can
Stephanie!
Revive the 2-headed vampire dog.
The vampire dog?
And have 2-headed vampire dog. It succeeds. The Arrow and August vampire 2-headed mangy dog that you that I came up with for just setting the scene of how nasty this town was, and then you gave it a fucking worming tablet. Now it's around forevermore as a vampire dog.
Yeah. Yay.
Ulrich, these two are still fighting. Ulrich's like, whoa, stop it. I'm sorry. Just drops all his weapons and everything and says, I wasn't in control of what I was doing. I'm still getting used to being a monster. Bug's just hammering at Amara. Bug's just like fucking doing his thing. He's got nothing. Nat 1 misses Amara, then drops his club, and Amara gets to her feet and just whoosh, she was still grappling his leg, tips him over and manages to make an escape and be like, get out of here.
Cool.
She runs over to be like, Ko, I don't think that's her. I saw Arrow die. And Ko releases from the hug and goes, whoa, who are you? And puts the hand up to you.
We were Arrow's friends, and we were trying to kill Trel to free Arrow, but she died just before this battle.
She can't die. She was one of us. Didn't he turn her?
Yeah. No, there was a wish granted that basically brought her back to be mortal.
And then she died.
Her body is in the house on the hill if you want to go and pay your respects.
He looks across to the water and is like, maybe later.
Should we bring her out?
But
say goodbye?
Yeah. She died because she was trying to save her brother. It was her dying wish. And so you've all helped her do that.
Oh my God, I have the flute.
don't know what to say. August is just silent. He just kind of slumps against one of the sides of the walls here. You can tell that he is refusing to look at you. It's too painful.
Oh, okay, can I transform back into Horatio?
You can drop the disguise. Ko says, "Oh, much more handsome."
Wow.
You have her body.
We do. Do you think...
She deserves a burial, August says.
I agree.
Should we go grab her,
Yeah,
bring her
we'll
out?
Please fetch her. And he gets up and starts to walk towards the graveyard of the village, which is further down this way.
Okay, we go and get her body.
Stephanie cradles this dog back to
life?
undeath.
To undeath. Yeah.
And I will help you dig. And she comes over and Ulrich says, myself too. Got to redeem myself somehow. And walks over there with the rest of them to try and start using their vampiric strength to help dig a grave. The vampire, no longer vampire spawn. The vampires will all head over this way. Homeboy's like, so a lot of my friends and family just died as well.
Yeah, bring him over.
Maybe dig a few graves.
Yeah.
He's going to go head over, and the villagers are going to go head over and start to dig a whole bunch of graves for the people of Bayview. So what are you doing? You head to head inside, grab Arrow's body, and bring it out.
Yeah.
As you
oh man.
as you connect, as you untie the corpse from inside the basement, and I think you instinctively, some hairs over her face, and you reach out and wipe it away. And as you sweep the hair out of her face, I'll have Britt join the table, please.
Whoa!
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh my god.
Teleport.
Welcome back!
As your thumb brushes across her very quickly cooling corpse, the soul.
Ugh.
The soul.
No, I was just going to say corpse, and I was like, oh, that's right.
It's very bone cooler of you.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
The soul, which is still lingering in the region, connects to that phantom rogue part of you, and you have a moment for last goodbyes.
Goodbyes?
She is gone until you get such magic that is powerful enough to resurrect people from the dead.
We couldn't get a vampire to bite her? Or
She's already she's far past that. I've brought Britt back so that you guys can have your.
So we can all talk to her?
Yeah, I'll say that as an extension of your Phantom Rogue, this wispy sort of ethereal version of Arrow seems to rise from the corpse and stand in the room with you.
Arrow, you were my first friend on land. And I'm really sad that you're gone now. Thank you for everything and helping me learn about the land. And you're a hero and you saved your brother, and I will make sure that your brother's protected for the rest of my time. I love you.
Arrow, I know we didn't know each other for very long, but I felt so connected to you with your story of August and me with Dahlia. And like Buble said, I promise I'll do the best I can to look after your brother.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry that we didn't save you.
It's okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Arrow, you are a legend. Everybody around the town is so grateful for you. Your sacrifice was not in vain. We saved your brother, and we couldn't have done it without you. And Bonecaller is dead. Trel is dead. You can rest easy, little lady.
You're so hot.
I will come and find you when I die, and we can do what we never managed to do on land.
Does Buble hear that?
Excuse me.
Horatio's definitely polyamorous.
I get that vibe from it.
Love you.
We love you.
Love you guys.
We love
couldn't
you.
have done that without you.
So much.
As you feel from the other side, this particular sort of crossover happened just as Bar was getting to discussing where you can go from here. You felt the tug, and she acknowledged that you were you are free to go back for a second, and you head back. But then in the back of your mind, you can feel that Bar is sort of holding this open for you at the moment, and time is limited. If there's any final words from Arrow, now's the time.
I don't think she has any. I think she just takes a good look around. She's been dead for a while.
She's had time to get used to the idea of being dead. And now you finally have something waiting for you, something on the other side, something that's worth a new exploration, a new adventure. And so you wave goodbye to these as you fade back into the ethereal beyond. The rest of you take a moment to compose yourself, take Arrow's body respectfully as you can back out into the morning sunlight, just as the dawn is breaking of the day. You've already seen enough action already to last for a week, and it's not even breakfast yet. You feel the exhaustion start to set in. Many lives were lost here today, but countless more saved by your actions. Looks like it's turning out to be a nice day here, but thunder and lightning is growing in the north, both off the coast towards Blitzen Reef, and an inky darkness over the horizon north towards Gurdon. As told by no less than a genie, you are destined for greatness. Perhaps such an ominous weather pattern to the north could be a calling for your next adventure. Wherever you head from here, one thing is certain. People will travel for miles around to hear the tales of the Misfits. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us for the campaign, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed it as much as I did.
It's so good.
Oh my God, I don't want it to end.
I've been Robert Hartley. I am the Dungeon Master, and with me were Britt Clark, Ellie Howard, Phoenix Cross, Rhiannon McCall. Thank you very much, and I hope if you've enjoyed this campaign, you'll spread it with all your friends, tell them all about it, and watch the rest of the stuff that we have for you here on the channel. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.